Man, really excited about getting started today. It's significant, but at the same time, you got real perspective. In the big scheme of things, it's probably not. But it's just really good to take a step with this collective and do more formal work. Instruction, teaching, and learning, whether it's in the classroom or out here, it's just good to take that step as a collective. And so we're excited about being here today. Saw some good things, obviously saw a lot of things that's going to require our attention, whether it's an individual or a collection of individuals, but that's just kind of part of this process. Really excited about the participation and the engagement. It's been good throughout. But at the same time, we're not patting ourselves on the back for that. We realize when you have the type of goals that we have, that it's a requirement. I'll pause and open it up for questions.
Mike, you're a new quarterback. Are you getting to know those guys a little bit better now?
I have, but that's been ongoing. It just didn't start today. Those guys have been really good in terms of their participation and engagement. It's been fun process. It's been a fun process to get to know them, and really the way that you get to know someone professionally is to share experiences. And so the things that we're doing out here are critical to the get to know.
What do you like about the way that Justin and Russell are working together and with the receivers and their teammates?
They're professionals, and so I'm excited about that, but I'm not surprised by it. There's an expectation there. Both guys have been franchise-like guys, if you will. They've gotten out of their cars in the morning and worn the responsibility of being that guy for a franchise, and so there's residual benefit from that. And so I'm excited about us receiving it.
Speaking of the receivers, asked about them, the collective that you've got there. What do you think of that group, how it's been assembled, and could you still add to us?
I'm pleased with the work that we're getting from that group. I like the overall trajectory of it. We got some young and developing players, some guys that are excited about showing what they're capable of. But we're always open to adding not only to that group but any group. That is our mentality, but I'd imagine that that's the mentality of those that we compete against as well. We're continually trying to get better in all areas.
Mike, what's your reaction to Cam?
I'm not overly concerned, to be quite honest with you. Cam's a guy with over 10,000 plus career snaps. It's probably an easier day for me with him not being here. I thin the lines out and get to know some people that I know less than him. Obviously, I know Cam very well. We've shared a lot of experiences over the years. But he and I talk often. As a matter of fact, we talked twice yesterday. But that's not an irregular thing. That's what we always do. Talk about not only where he is and what's going on with him, but where this team is, because as a leader, he needs information in that regard.
Mike, related to Najee not getting the option picked up, does that reflect anything on how the team feels about him or what his role might be, and what is his attitude like in the wake?
It could reflect a lot of things, but there's probably some depth to those waters. Sometimes it's positional related and things of that nature. There's a business component of this and of all decisions that we make, and so there's layers to it. I'm not going to try to characterize it in simplicity. That would probably be inappropriate.
How much of Justin's experience carries over into this, and how much are you guys trying to teach him?
We will see. We will see. I think some of those questions will be revealed over time.
Mike, Brian played both sides last year. Troy obviously was on the left in college, some of the right at rookie camp. How do you decide where you start those guys, and how do you want to see that progress?
I'm not overly concerned about it at this juncture. We're developing skills relative to our position, and so left and right is less important. Same thing's going on at the corner. D-Jack and Joey flipped a little bit today. Others flip a little bit. Particularly this time of year, we got to be open to flopping people, to not become one-dimensional in terms of right and left, so that we give ourselves flexibility to put our best people on the grass when it's appropriate. But it's not appropriate right now. We're at the infancy of this thing, and so, that's that.
Mike, what did you see at the center position, specifically with Frazier today?
I didn't. There was a lot to look at.
Mike, what's Cole Holt from the situation now? Is this doing in the same?
He's working to get back to us and doing a heck of a job of it.